everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to film my very first favorites video. This will be for January 2016. I've never filmed a favorites video before, but I sure have watched a lot of favorites videos. Usually that's where I get my ideas of the things that I want to purchase once I've heard what other people think of them. So if you'd like to see what my favorites were this month, definitely stick around and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. So I'm not going to go in any sort of order. I just have them all kind of piled right here, so I'm just going to dive right in. First off is the Morphe M527. This is what I've been using for a bronzer brush. Excuse that it's dirty, I used it for my makeup today, but I love this brush. This I've been using every single day for my bronzer. I feel like it puts the bronzer on so nicely no matter what bronzer I'm using. So this is my first favorite of this month. Probably will continue to be my favorite for months to come, but yes, love this brush. If you don't have one, I definitely recommend this brush. So next off is a product I mentioned in a recent video. It's the Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Pulse Shave Balm. This has quickly become a huge favorite of mine. I use it every single day. I just really love it, and once you get past the man scent, that doesn't even smell that bad. It works so well. It works so well with the glycerin in it. It makes makeup stick to your face and it just lasts all day. I know it's a bandwagon item. I know everybody and their mother is trying it out, but I love it. It's good. Good stuff. Next up are my two favorite foundations. I'm sure that you have seen in my videos that I've been loving to do this combination with the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation and the Lumi Cushion Foundation. This one I love. I went into detail in a previous video, I believe. We got like smoke coming up from my candle here. This is also a favorite. Coconut Bath & Body Works candle. Yeah, so if you see the smoke, that's what it is. Anyway, so back to this. I love this stick foundation. It is so easy. You just draw it on your face like, and you're good to go. Blend it in with Beauty Blender, brush, whatever you want to do. It's good stuff. I love this foundation. And then with the Lumi Cushion Foundation, I really do like this one, and I use this almost daily too, and it's still, I talked about it's kind of drying up a little bit faster than I wanted it to, but it still has some life left in it. Oh, not as much as it did before, but this is such a good one. I wish it came with more product in here, because for the $17 you're paying, it kind of feels like it disappears a lot longer than, let's say this one is $43. Yeah, a lot of money, but this has lasted forever, and I use this pretty much like every single day. So, you know. Keeping with the Makeup Forever, I also love this concealer, where I really do like this one when you don't like glob it onto your finger and have way too much, you know, like I did in the last couple videos. But this is in the shade R20, I believe it's the lightest shade they have. I really do like this. It's a really good concealer. I mean, what more can you say about it? It's really good. So the next two products I have are kind of random. They're from a brand called Perfectly Posh. A friend of mine sells it, and I've got hooked on these two products. I love everything I've tried from Posh, but these two are my favorites. The first one is Fresh Creamy Milk. As you know, I have really dry skin, so this for my legs is a miracle worker. It's a really thick shea butter. I mean, you could leave it like this, it's not going anywhere. But this on my legs is so soothing, and they go from being so itchy and dry to perfect with this stuff. So I highly recommend the Fresh Creamy Milk from Posh. Next from Posh are the Big Fat Yummy hand creams. This one unfortunately is in limited edition, and I think it's already sold out, but I have like 4 different scents of these. That's how much I love these Big Fat Yummy hand creams. They're designed to be non-greasy, and I love them for work because with what I do, I can't have greasy hands touching everything, and I mean, it just, this one smells like strawberries and champagne. Really good. This one is like a lavendery smell too, and I forget what the other ones I have are. There's like a Sassy Suma orange one. They're always coming out with new scents, but it is so hydrating but not greasy, and I love these. I would recommend it for medical people if you work like at a hospital or you're a nurse or something like that. I used to work in the medical field, and I would have loved to have a lotion like this because I had to wash my hands so much and they were so dry, but you know, putting lotion on is just, it's always greasy and gross, but not these Big Fat Yummy hand creams. These are really bomb. So those are my favorites too. Moving on to hair. This is the Instant Volume Body Boost Powder Brazilian Blowout. I don't know if that's the company. It's probably the company, Brazilian Blowout. So it comes in a little shaker and you basically like shake dandruff into your hair is what it looks like, but it's instantly volumizing, and I wish I could show you on my hair, but my hair is pretty big today anyways. But you just shake it onto your hair and then you like vavoom it up, and it just makes it like, especially when my hair is straight, it's like poof. The texture feels kind of weird because I don't know, but I wash my hair every day anyway, so it hasn't really been a problem for me. So this little Vavavoom Body Boost Powder by Brazilian Blowout is pretty sweet. I got this from my hairdresser, but I'm sure you can get it online. I don't know if they have it at Ulta or not, but this is definitely a good one too. Let's see here. Next up is my favorite highlight of the month. Now I did just do a haul video where I showed Becca Pearl, which is so nice, and that is a favorite of mine too, but the only time I ever wore it was when my sister came to visit, and I would like steal it from her every day when I was getting ready. But I did love it then, but I haven't had it myself long enough to put it in a favorites video. But the one I have been loving this month is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Starlight. It's such a pretty white highlight, and I'll just swatch it right here. But it's so glistening and so pretty. And what I've been doing, actually, I use this and I mix it with Champagne Pop. This gold is a little bit too harsh on my pale skin to use by myself. It doesn't look bad, but it's very gold. And I have a very cool tone skin. But I just mix a little bit of this with a little bit of this, I feel like it makes such a beautiful color on my skin, and it really lightens up that Champagne Pop. So this has been a favorite for sure, and Champagne Pop, you know, when it goes together, like, you know, makes my favorite highlight there. But now I have Pearl, so be on the lookout for next month's monthly favorites. All right, last but certainly not least is my Stila in the Soul palette. I mentioned this in my last video, but I just have to give it a huge shout out. I love this palette. I use this, well, since I rediscovered it. And by rediscovered, I mean like it was a couple weeks and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this palette. But I love this palette so much. You can get a couple different looks for it. I love the neutrals. I love the shimmers. I just really love this palette, and I highly recommend this Soul palette. When I was in Ulta this weekend, I did swatch the other ones, and some of them looked okay. I think Spirit would be the next one, but it's not ones that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want it. Plus they're 50 bucks. And when I got this one, it was on sale at Ulta for $30, so I could kind of justify it a little bit more. But for $50, if I didn't like, love it, I'm not gonna get it for 50 bucks. But Stila in the Soul, or whatever it's called, Stila Soul, Eyes Are the Windows palette. It's so good. I love this one. As you know, I've said it multiple times, but you'll probably see this one again because it's that good. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I originally was going to film this video today for my monthly favorites, but then I got my little mini haul from Hollywood, and I wanted to film that too, so that's why you're going to see two videos in this same ensemble, if you will. But I just really was so excited to film it. I can't wait to hear what your favorites were for the month. Please leave them in the comments below. I love trying out new products, and definitely would love to hear what you guys think are the best for this month. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Alright, everyone. Thanks. So what am I doing? Such an idiot. My phone is messaging me. Shout out to Telsey. You just texted me. If you're even watching this, I know you hate makeup. Oopsie. I really do like this primer. I mean, what more can I say about it? It's a good primer. I always say primer! Ugh. So actually when you, why is actually my favorite word? Actually and are my favorite words. Clearly in my videos. Anyways, so that was all my favorites. That's it. I don't know what that was. I was like, hey, hey. Now my vanity is a mess. A 2-video mess. We're just gonna go with that.